My name is Dr. Sanjay Kumar, author of Fatalcare, a book that provides insight into the impact that preventable medical errors have on patients and their families. One of the stories that is covered within Fatalcare is of John McCormack's family and their 13-month-old daughter, Taylor, who unfortunately succumbed to a preventable medical error, an error that definitely could have been prevented. In order to highlight the impact that this error had, I would like to introduce John McCormack, Taylor's dad, that continues to suffer but further the journey into improving safety within the U.S. healthcare system. Here is John McCormack.
My name is John McCormack. I'm a resident of the Boston area, a state trooper, a veteran, and a father with a broken heart. My baby daughter Taylor died to a preventable medical error despite being at a world-renowned hospital. My daughter was not protected against a deadly medical error, the type that kills up to 11 people every hour, every day in the United States hospital. Taylor was the joy of my life, and a precious sister to her brothers Jack and Stephen. There are holes in the hearts of my wife Catherine and me. The most significant part of Taylor's death is that she did not have to die because the doctors in the hospital did not act on Taylor's changing condition. They failed to monitor her and they ignored critical test values. Taylor was lost. I do not want this to happen to your daughters, sons, mothers, fathers, or friends. I want you to read the book Fatalcare, Surviving the U.S. Health System. Fatalcare gives you the stories behind the tragic numbers. After reading the book Fatalcare, you will know my daughter Taylor and others like her.
Stories like baby Taylor, John McCormack's daughter, are tragically very common. We wrote Fatalcare to highlight those kind of statistics, not just the common statistics, but people's lives that are impacted due to preventable medical errors. Fatalcare provides that medium, a story that embodies the personal lives of people impacted by medical errors, not just the patients, but healthcare professionals and their healthcare systems that we are served within.
When I wrapped Taylor's body in a blanket and I carried her down to the morgue, I told her I was sorry and I wouldn't let this happen to anybody else. Shortly after this, I went to the cemetery. On that day, I made a promise to my daughter that I would try to protect the other Taylors of the world. There, I launched a journey to change the equation of harm. Read about that journey in Chapter 5, Fatalcare, called The Promise. Fatalcare is the first book that transports you into very personal and real stories of medical errors. It's the first of its kind to give you practical advice to avoid being a statistic. You will live the stories of 11 families impacted by medical errors. Fatalcare, the book, will help protect each of you. Fatalcare, the book, could save your life. Taylor and I thank you.